Hello everyone, I am Tacet, and today I'm going to be going over a team that I was using for streaming as well as I showed yesterday on this video. Instead of double devoted Rowanne and Prismatic Orb, I have switched it up to the devoted Valkyrie, Rowanne, and Prismatic Orb, and it has been doing pretty decent. It's a high risk, high reward. Your only damage source you have is Rowanne, but you can get her up very, very quick with this. Of course, Valkyrie you'll be having for the soul farm. Valkyrie also fills up all of them. It's fairly easy to obtain too. The Devoted's a rare, Valkyrie's a rare, epic. Rowanne is an epic, but you get her from the Forest of Thorns Kingdom for completing it, so she's very easy to obtain as well. And the only hard one is really the Sorcerer class with Prismatic Orb. Prismatic Orb, you get 25 all gem masteries, which at the lowest is level 150. So somewhere around level 150 to 200. If you want it earlier, I believe there's a pack you can buy for like $15, $20, or $25 that includes it in. But all you really need as far as trading on the Sorcerer class, we are using Sorcerer class, is the Magic Link. That's the only one we really need. We're using a red-purple banner here. Red so we can hopefully get 2 matches to fill up Valkyrie, and the purple because we already have +1 purple, so we might as well get an additional one with the trait and the banner. But really, Dark Channel would be helpful, but of course, you're going to cost you an additional, let's see, how many is it? I think 14 Arcane Trait Stones to be able to get all the way up here. Because it's 12 and 4, so 16. Did I say? I don't know. 14 or 16 is how many it costs, but still a lot. The first one doesn't cost any Arcane Trait Stones, so you won't have to worry about that. Let's just get into this now. I already started it within mid-game, so... Of course, we didn't take any matches yet. We do want to deny those skulls. Then again, we might want to leave it, take Valkyrie instead. He'll waste a turn. He's going to stun off Rowanne anyways. So I'll just take yellow here. He'll waste his turn on... actually, let's see. We'll take that one. Is there another one we can do? I'll just take these purples, actually. He might use it on hero instead. Or not even cast, okay. Or he just won't cast at all. That works too, I guess. Though he's gonna cast at the most annoying time now, probably. Let's not give it skulls. We actually don't have a tank up front, so it'd be a really bad idea to give it too many skulls. So I'm just gonna take this. It'll stun Rowanne, or Hero. Hero's more mana, but Rowanne actually has a cast, so it did go for more mana instead of the cast, so that's somewhat beneficial to us. Because now Rowanne still has her ability up, and we'll be able to use that soon. We'll swipe over there. And we're going to take these reds. We could just take the skulls, but if we take the reds, we'll get both Valkyrie up and the skulls.
Mana surge.
And something else that fell from the cascade. It wasted its turn on that, and we'll just take whatever moves we can here. Take the brown. I believe that's everything. We can take those blues. I think I might just because Valkyrie's there. I don't want it to get any extra turns off the blues. It still can on brown and yellow, but hopefully it doesn't aim for either of those two. Next, I will probably just buff it up. Buff up the Rowanne, get it as high as we can. Luckily, he did green, so it overwritten some of the blues. He might still use it on green, though. Yep, and get a bunch of mana. And there goes everything we need as far as mana. Maybe skulls will help us. Nope. Let's see. Come on, skulls. Drop so he takes it. Let's see. No, he wastes his turn on a blue or something up there. I am fine with that. We can cleanse. One really good thing about the Devoted is she can cleanse all of this right back off. So we don't really need to worry about it. He is likely about to use his ability, so I am going to use it on blue or yellow. I think blue might be a little bit more of a better bet. I could use Valkyrie here instead, but we have our blues frozen, so that wouldn't be a good idea. This will unfreeze us. And we get the mana, but just going to be taken off right now. Oh no, he went for Queen Mab instead. And there wasn't enough blues for the extra turn, so that works out really well for in our favor. Let's see. Based on the abilities he has, I really don't want to try doing blue, but I know he's just going to use Corvash probably next turn. So hopefully he does. Get a nice little amount of blue mana. It's just going to be casted off from him. Actually, he's going to go for the skull, so that's going to be even better for us. Much better. And now our Rowanne is at 63 armor, so that's a nice little chunk. Let's see. We have all of our colors frozen because of the freeze on our hero, which is very unfortunate. Right now, if he wasn't frozen, I probably would go for the Valkyrie cast, but it wouldn't really do us much good right now. So I'm just going to cast off our thorns.
Take that.
And I'll get them within range so our next Rowanne cast will go for the kill. And oddly, he's using everything other than his Corvash, which is very good for us. If he can just keep that up, we'll be able to win this very easily. And now he finally stuns, so that's going to be a little bit annoying. The next damage to our Devoted will kill it. I'll have to take blues here just to make sure we reduce the chance that he'll get an extra turn off them. Got some free skulls, free yellows. This needs to miss. And I think it does. Yep, it missed. We are frozen though. Ooh. And he will take those skulls. So our Devoted just died. But that won't be a big problem because it is within kill range. We'll just take these. Oh, we are frozen. Duh. I never pay attention to frozen at all. Let's see. The only problem here is he's probably going to stun us next turn. So I'm going to go for these reds. Just so the extra mana goes into our hero. And, well, we got a little bit of extra mana. If he doesn't stun, that'd be perfect right here. Okay, good. He didn't stun. So I believe this is match. Just do thorns again. And go straight for the team wipe. Nice and easy. Come on, victory screen. You got this. Servers have been a little bit laggy for me today. Even though I haven't been playing that much. Next up, we have... I don't even know what we're up against because we can't see. Come on, White Helm. Get us there. Another Queen Mab. Queen Mab's a little bit of... All of these stuns. Mana... we have Mana Drain. We have Blues. We have... Isn't this the exact same team we actually just fought? This is... Isn't... Am I just like seeing things? Isn't this the exact same team we just fought? Different person though, if I'm not mistaken. That is... What even? What is up with that? Is this team really not popular? I know I'm running something similar to this as my main team, but still. I didn't realize Rowanne+Valkyrie is that popular right now.
Mana surge.
That we're just getting very unlucky with the people we're getting. So we'll just take this.
Mana
Start getting our Devoted back up for the loop. We just gave him a lot of greens. Luckily, he's not using that color right now. Or he is, but it's not really active. Wow, he is getting so much mana right here, and he's still going. He's not ending this yet. He'll have like all mana just from this cascade. This long cascade. Wow, he has every single cast up except Valkyrie. Plus he got skulls on top of it. Wow. Well then, let's use this on yellow. Hopefully get a loop started.
Mana surge.
It is very, very luck dependent, this team. If you miss like one loop, you just could get completely destroyed. But if it doesn't, then your Rowanne will just keep destroying them over and over again in 1 to 2 shots. 1 to 2 Rowanne casts with this team will completely destroy any team in the game. So as long as you get lucky enough, like I said, it's high risk, high reward. So we'll try yellow, hopefully get an extra turn. If not, we give Valkyrie her turn. But we do get it. He'll likely take skulls. We'll just take more yellows. And we pretty much just keep casting it until she misses. Let's see. This one's a bit risky. I'm just going to cast this turn because we can just fill it up with Valkyrie next turn for the win. So I'm going to play it safe here. No need to risk it when you don't need to. So that'll be the mana. And that is already the team wipe. So you can see it can go really, really well if it gets lucky enough. Plus we get that one Valkyrie cast, so we're going to be getting all the souls from that, which is, I believe I get like 62 per match for one Valkyrie cast. Yours, of course, will be a bit lower. You might want to cast her a few more times before you take the win. Servers, please. I almost know for sure this is not my connection. Come on, servers. One thing to note, in version 2.1, they should be finishing off their server switch to switching server providers. So at that point, servers will hopefully be more stable. Oh, we did get 2 Valkyrie casts. I didn't notice that because we just got 90 souls right there, which is the max I can get. It's 40. The max souls you get per match is 40 plus your armor bonus and plus your VIP bonus if you happen to have any. And if you're playing out of, if you're playing on any match that's like a quest or anything other than PvP, it also gets the difficulty bonus if you set that up. Okay, so for our final battle of the video, we're actually going to be doing this against a four times mythic team, which is going to be a little bit annoying with this team. This team isn't really built to be able to face it that well. Devoted is really magic dependent in getting that armor buff to Rowanne, but as long as we keep the last three, we should still be able to do well with it. The Devoted is mostly for looping, so we don't exactly need our armor buff. The armor buff does work. If you're on console and you still wanted to try a team like this, you could try it with something like Celestasia. It doesn't loop as well, but for only 2 mana more, you'll still get a similar effect, just no armor. You'll get HP instead. So right here, we'll just go for mana.
Surge.
We do have the bonus for purple, so I might want to focus those down, especially since he seems to be taking them for his plague. So we'll deny him on that. If there was a way to take blue or yellow, that would be preferred right now, but I do not see any, so we'll just take purple. If we can get one more purple, that will be our hero up, even if we don't get a surge. And our surge chance is also lower because of the have enemy gem masteries on Jinx. So we'll just take this blue right here.
Surge.
And I don't believe they've hit HP. I mean, not HP. They haven't hit magic yet, which is really good for us. Not much we can do on the board, though. If I hit yellow, it's probably going to miss. And Famine is the last person I want to give mana to. We really want to make sure we don't give him mana. So I'm actually going to aim this at red in hopes we get Valkyrie up. And it does completely miss, which is a bit unfortunate. He did take reds, though, instead of the skulls because we messed them up. So we'll take these reds right here. We got a surge, so that'll help Valkyrie. We'll be able to cap her off next turn. So right here, either there or there, we'll be able to get hero all the way up. I think I'm going to aim here. Let's see. No, we're actually going to go here and hope for a drop. Got it.
Mana surge.
Let's see. There is no place for our Mercy to cast, so we're just going to buff up our Rowanne, make sure she starts getting into kill range. And next turn, it did do blue, which is good for us. We'll probably be able to get a good move right here, and we can, right on purple. Even though we kind of need the color, we need the mana more. And I'll fill up both of them. Plenty of skulls here. Hopefully we don't interrupt it. Based on these two colors, I kind of almost do want to go yellow, even though there's less of them. Famine won't be able to get all the way up. I do believe there is more blues, though. A little bit of a hard decision here. But he's going to take skulls anyway, so I think I'm going to go for the blues. Okay, so let's see here. That didn't help us excessively. I will be able to get the Devoted back up, but instead of doing that, I'm going to wait until he takes one of those turns. Wait a turn on that, and we'll cast our Rowanne, just to make sure he doesn't get a debuff on us. Oh, he took those skulls. Definitely not where I thought he was going to take them. Okay, that's a little bit bad for us then. He's going to be getting that cast off. He will take the skulls next. No, he won't, because we're actually going to... Yes, he will. He'll take it right here. He'll take them right there. Which will give him another skull cast for next turn. Our Devoted did die. Not too big a deal, though. As long as we keep our Valkyrie for the extra 50% souls, that'll be fine. As long as we can keep the base 3. The Devoted is just there to help us loop for when we need it. Just like a quick burst of mana. So right here, I'm actually looking for hero mana. Unfortunately, all of the manas are being blocked by them. So we'll just have to go with something like a blue here. I'm going to take these blues just so we make sure those skulls stay there. We have so much armor, it doesn't matter if he hits us with some armor damage. So right there, we'll get a couple free turns. Take that, take that. And I believe this is the team wipe. I don't know for sure, so I am going to cast it once more, just in case.
Mana surge.
And now he'll just cast Plague, and as long as that doesn't hit armor, we've won. Even if it does hit armor, it probably wouldn't have been a big deal. And now that is definitely a team wipe, no doubt about it. And there goes the entire Mythic team with a Rowanne buffed up like crazy on its armor. So yeah, I've been having a lot of fun with this team. I've been trying it out quite a bit the past few days. The main thing that I found it to be bad with is if your Rowanne gets like Bone Dragons or Mauled or something like that, this team is done. Rowanne is all of the damage, 100% of the damage that this team does. So without Rowanne, this team is absolutely nothing. But with her, you just get Devoted looping, you get a couple Valkyrie casts for the max souls, you get your Prismatic Orb off occasionally for that extra buff, and you're pretty much good to go. It works decently. Anyone around mid-game and earlier can probably make it very easily. If you don't have Prismatic Orb, you can just replace that in for another Devoted up front or something like that. If you don't have Sorcerer class all the way upgraded, as long as you have the first trait, it'll still work. And you can just do something like that, and it works pretty well for a team. It's not the most consistent of teams, but it is very, very powerful against pretty much any team. There isn't really that much that counters it, except for things that target armor or Rowanne specifically. Full AoE is also a little bit annoying to it, since it takes any physical damage to Rowanne is potential damage to her. Like, if she takes 10 damage, that's 20 potential damage less that she's going to be doing. But anyways, that'll wrap it up for this video. Leave a like if you enjoy it, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.